Welcome to the Puqpress Q2 setup video. In this video I'm going to show you how to get a correct setup for your lower clamp so you can get the best out of your Puqpress. So now we're going to proceed to set up our Q2. We've got our coffee handles or portafilters next to us on the bench ready to go, and also our T-bar. This is the tool we're going to be using for the setup. Okay, so to begin with we're going to take off the lid on the top, and we're also going to remove the grinds tray. And I'm going to turn the Puqpress to the side. As you can see, your switch is on the back and the receptacle for your power plug. And you've also got your digital display here. This is where your pressure adjustment is for your tamp head, and also the set or the clean button. We don't need these yet, but we'll be using those later on. The thing that sets itself apart on the Q2 from the other Q models is the easy adjustment wheel on the bottom of the Puqpress. This is what we're going to use to move our lower clamp up and down. And once we've got that securely in position, we'll use the fasteners to tighten and set this in place. Again, the Q models have all got the sensors in the upper clamp for safety and also to ensure that you have a correct setup to get the best out of your Puqpress. We're going to flip it over onto its top. Now I can see the easy adjustment wheel on the bottom, and I've also got access to the fasteners or the bolts. I'm going to put our T-bar in there and lighten off those bolts. And then we're going to grab the handle that we're going to be using to set our machine with. On a 2 group, you're going to have multiple handles. What we suggest is finding the handle that is hot, because metal expands with heat. So to get a proper connection, we're going to check all of our handles. If you've just got one, it makes it a lot simpler. So what you'll notice is the easy adjustment was going to move the lower clamp up or down. And as you can see, moving it up, it's making the gap smaller. Moving down, it's making that gap bigger. Okay, so now we're going to grab our portafilter. We're going to place it into the clamp system. We're going to use the adjustment wheel to turn it up. In this case, it is anti-clockwise, which is going to close that gap and make it tighter. What you'll notice is that the lower clamp still has a little bit of movement. This movement will be taken out once we do up the fasteners firmly. So to check this, you can use your 2 fingers on the front to push down on the lower clamp, and you'll see that the portafilter is moving around a little. Or we could simply place our thumb on the back of the lower clamp near the fasteners, and at this point we can nip together the fasteners just to get a firm connection, but we're not going to go too tight. Then we can simply grab our handle, place it in and out to see whether we've got a nice, smooth but positive connection. This will ensure that your group handle or your portafilter is going to be touching or connecting with those top sensors. If you've got a multi-boiler machine, you'll have several handles to choose. You may have 2 or 3. In that case, you're going to have to check at this stage to make sure all of them go in smoothly. And if you have one that is slightly thicker because of some slight variation in thickness, that's the handle that you're going to focus on. In this case, I'm happy with the connection that we have, so I'm going to flip over our Puqpress and I'm going to plug it in. So we're going to put our plug into the receptacle and we're going to turn it on. So now the next step is to double check everything and make sure that our piston is coming down smoothly with a good positive connection on all our handles. In this case, I'm happy with the connection, so I'm going to go back to the fasteners and fully tighten everything and lock it off. So now we can return our top cover and our grinds catcher, and we're good for service. Thanks for watching.